Hey guys, it's Mike over here at Mike's Custom Works, and I wanted to give you guys like a little update video on the '87 Suburban. What do I want to say? Well, we figured out our starting issues, so I dropped it off at the shop yesterday morning, which was Wednesday morning, and it needed the inspection done. So I had just registered at the DMV. It was great. I was in and out of there. They opened up at 7:30, and I was out of there at like 7:45. It's great when you have all your paperwork and ready to go. You can be really in and out quick. Then I ran over to my shop, which opened up around 8. At my shop, the mechanic shop, and dropped the truck off for an inspection. I told him it has a weak start, and it seems to be like a little overheating. He did two things. One, that fixed the starting, and two, I think fixed the overheating at the same time. So start off with number one. So the weak start, it was a ground lead for the battery. So the ground lead was actually grounded to the alternator, which was causing intermittent starting, or like a very weak start. And that's because that's not where your battery is supposed to be grounded to. It's supposed to be grounded to like the engine block, which is grounded to the frame, or you ground it to the frame itself. So once you grounded it that way, thing starts up pretty freaking quick. Especially the vehicle's not a carbureted engine. It's a 350 with fuel injection in it. So this thing just starts on its own. There's no carb in it, which is great. I've really gotten fed up with carb vehicles. I got enough of them as it is. I got 2 of them, and that's enough. That's enough as it is. The Army truck is fuel injected, but it's a diesel, and it's got the glow plugs and the weight system, and the baby, please start. So that fixed the starting issue. The second issue was that the vehicle's timing was off. The engine timing was off, so he fixed the timing on it, tuned the engine, and it runs smooth. It idles nice, and now the temperature is operating at where it should be, from either idling or even just just cruising down the road. It just sits nice. Other than that, this thing drives great. It drives like a big boat. I had a name earlier today. Moose. That's what I'm probably going to call this thing, is Moose. And the reason why that is because it's not long, but it's like big, it's tall, it's wide. I mean, the room in this thing is just freaking insane. How much room is inside one of these things if you've never had one? I would say that's great. I've only owned 2-door vehicles. It's either a pickup truck or a 2-door car. That's it. So this is my first Suburban, and I love it, man. This thing is great. If I had go pick up a bunch of girls and shit, I got the room. I got 4 doors, and it's great too. I got like power windows, power locks. I mean, to have still that cool square body look that I love on Chevy trucks, but to have like the electronic amenities, it's great. It sucks when I have no editing on this video, so you're gonna hear a lot of me not pronouncing words right. But yeah. So I'm right now like screwing around with the radio that came with it from the previous owner. It's not bad. I'm probably gonna dump it and put in one of my classic car ones from Classic Car Industries. It has the old school cassette look, but it also has Bluetooth too. And I would love to hook my phone up to the radio and play some music. But this thing only has AM, FM, and CD. So unfortunately, it's got to go. But I mean, the thing sounds pretty dope in here, especially with the speaker in the back. That's all I can give you before copyright laws start jumping after me. But yeah, I mean, it's great, and this is just idling. Gotta clean my mirror, of course. But it's comfortable. It's got dual armrests in it, which is freaking phenomenal. It's easy to drive. It just has that like big boat feel, and because like it's lifted with the 35-inch tires, this thing just has like a lot of body roll to it. This is like one of those trucks where I don't think it would flip over, but I think it might if I turn really too sharp, too fast. But, I'm more of a slow driver when it comes down to my old trucks. I don't want to burn them out. But, I figured let me warm it up a bit. It's been sitting for a couple hours at work. So let me warm I'm waiting for one of my fellow workers to show up. The doors open nice. It's nice and tight. I didn't have to slam it. The window vent is great. It actually opens. It's hard to do it one-handed, but look, it opens nice. I don't have to like slam it and stuff, so that opens really great. So yeah. What else could I say? Yeah, that was the two major issues. It just needed the grounding of the battery, and it needed a tune-up on it, and it runs great. It runs, it drives, the brakes work. Doesn't burn any oil. Belt's not squealing. It hasn't stalled out in a while. I think the stalling out was because the battery wasn't grounded and the battery wasn't getting charged. I got rid of the 650 cold cranking amps because living in New York, it gets pretty cold in the winter, and our winter months will last for like 3 months easy of 15 and below. So we need that, like the most cold cranking amps that you could possibly get. Some guys are telling me they did double batteries in these things. I'm not going to do a double battery conversion. I'm try not to go too crazy with this truck. I say that I'm not gonna go insane and stuff, but I'm gonna get the little amenities for it. I'm gonna get like the D-ring hitch on the back, get some new toe straps and stuff in case people get stuck in the snow, which they always do. Especially if I want to go wheeling in this thing, and you always gotta tow your buddies out. And what else? And some miscellaneous, get a medical bag in here. Get like another EMT bag. I'll throw that in the back with some basic and mild medical supplies. You never know. I got a fire extinguisher in here on the floor. You can't see, but that's fully charged. Probably get like a shovel for the back of this thing. Put a nice couple shovels in the back. Some chains, some hook straps. The regular stuff you want if you're going wheeling and shit, or just driving around the people who can't drive in the snow, which is just about everybody in this state. So yeah, that really wraps it up for this video. Sooner or later I'm going to start filming, like the other stuff that comes down to doing like the body work and maybe some undercoating on the truck, but I'm going to try to keep this like very basic. I definitely want to fix the rust spots and under the hood. I want to give it a nice cleaning and then paint all the rusted and faded surfaces. So that really sums it up, guys, for an update on the truck. See you guys in another video.